what is a PRO and why the heck do you need one? I asked the very same question when I first started coming to Nashville. When I very first started coming to Nashville writing songs, someone said to me, "What PRO are you affiliated with?" And I had no idea what a PRO was. I remember looking at them like they were a crazy person, but I was embarrassed that I didn't know what it meant, and so I simply had to come out and say, I have no idea what you're talking about. Luckily, these people were really nice to me. They clued me in, they helped me get my whole act together with all of this, and I'm gonna help you guys today. A PRO is a performing rights society or organization, and they're going to help protect you after you have written a song. If your song is starting to get played on radio, if it's in a movie, if it's on a television show, even if it's being performed live by you or another artist, a PRO is going to be able to protect you and get you the royalties and the revenue that you are making off of that song. Now, when you become affiliated with a PRO, you can choose to be affiliated simply as a writer or as a publisher as well. I'm affiliated as both because I have so many cuts and things that I would love to collect as much money as I possibly can from those songs that are being performed live, that are being played on radio, and just about anywhere else that those songs could be generating money for me. Now, when you first sign up with a PRO of your choice, and I'll go over those a little bit later in the video, what you want to do is make the decision whether or not you want to register just as a writer. For example, I am with BMI. I am registered as a writer. It is free to sign up as a writer with BMI. It is not free to sign up as a publisher. There is a fee associated with that. However, because my publishing is registered through BMI, I'm getting both revenue streams from my writer portion and from my publisher portion. Those are two different revenue streams, and I will probably go over that in another video just to kind of give you guys the basics on how those work. It's really up to you to decide which organization you want to be affiliated with. I had a lot of friends and people that were already with BMI when I moved to Nashville. They introduced me to some people. I got in conversation with them, and it just seemed like a natural progression for me to start working with them. But there are other organizations like ASCAP, SESAC, and if you live in Canada, SOCAN, and I'm going to go over what those stand for so that you have a little bit of a handle on what they are and you can begin to do your own research on what might be the best fit for you. Let's start with BMI since I am already affiliated with them. BMI stands for Broadcast Music Incorporated, and they, just like SESAC and ASCAP and SOCAN, are performance rights organizations. I have been with them for about 15 years. I love them very much, so I will gladly refer them to you. If you want to sign up with them, you can go to bmi.com. They also have a great thing called BMI Live, and this means if you are a songwriter and a singer and you're out performing your songs no matter where it is, go online and register every single time you perform that song live. That will generate a small amount of revenue, and quarterly you will receive checks from BMI for those performances. Now, it's not a bazillion dollars unless you're performing, 7 nights a week. However, it is great mailbox money. Who doesn't love to go to the mailbox and get a check for performances that they did 3 or 4 months ago? It's the best feeling ever. They are a wonderful organization. I can't say enough about them, so definitely go online, check out bmi.com. You can register with them. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll help you however I can. All right, the next organization is ASCAP, American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. Now, this is just like BMI. It's another great organization. I have many friends and writers that are affiliated with them. You can go to ascap.com and find out more information about them there. Next is SESAC, the Society of European Stage Authors and Composers. Now, SESAC dropped its original name because it became more affiliated with the United States around the 1940s. I believe it was right around 1940 that it officially dropped its name. SESAC is a little bit different than BMI and ASCAP, whereas you have to be more invited by them to become a writer and affiliated with them. BMI and ASCAP are more open to anyone who has a catalog. So you can definitely check SESAC out online, visit them, see if they would be a good fit for you. If you know someone there, grab a meeting, see if they would be interested in working with you. The last one we're going to go over is SOCAN, and that is the Canadian-based PRO. SOCAN stands for the Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers of Canada. SOCAN, just like BMI and ASCAP, are a lot like each other, and they help writers get the royalties and generate the revenue that they deserve. Now, some of the benefits with being affiliated with a PRO is that a lot of them offer writers' rooms. So if you're in town and you book a writing session, they offer their writing rooms to their writers so that you have a place to go and work with your co-writers. It's a great way to have a neutral, central location down downtown Nashville to head down there and just kind of grab a room and write with someone. They do book quite a ways out though, so definitely remember to grab those rooms ahead of time. Another great thing about companies like BMI, ASCAP, SESAC, SOCAN, they are very good about helping their new coming writers. So this means if you've just moved to town and you're newly affiliated with one of them, grab a meeting. What they will do is they will assign a person to your catalog. If you have some things starting to move around and you're pitching songs and you're getting some minor cuts and things like that, they'll oftentimes bring you in for a meeting, talk to you, discuss what you're doing, and you will be able to play them some of your music and see if they can help you in any way. A lot of times they help you get placement. A lot of times they will help connect you with co-writers, so it's never a bad thing to be included and involved with one of those organizations. I always think the best thing you can do for your business is to protect yourself. Definitely check them out. Get affiliated as soon as possible. Even if you haven't really started pushing your songs in your catalog, get it in place because it does take a little while. You can actually go online and download the forms, and I think it takes something like 4 to 6 weeks to get it all, completely straightened out and registered. But you want to get a head start on these things because you never know when your songs might jump into somebody's lap and you might get a cut, and just you want these things to be in place for that when that does finally happen for you. And getting your ducks in a row, getting your business organized, you're going to be taken more serious as a writer, and I just think it's a good idea to get this situated sooner than later. That's all for today, guys. I hope you liked my tips and tricks on PROs and what they mean and what they stand for and why you should be with them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below and I will help you however I can. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that little notification bell down there so that you are informed anytime I post a new video. Hope you guys have a great day.